Alright, so this is gonna be a new video about my plants. It was a suggestion I had a while ago, but I've been thinking about it and I guess there's no reason why not to, so we'll start. Now, I do want to make note, I did not tidy up, so that is going to be part of this. Alright, so we're going to be starting over here with a couple of sad boys, but then it's gonna get fine. So over here we got some of this pothos going on, and as you can see, he's doing alright. He's getting there. He's hanging up here on this wall. Just a note as well, we are looking at this is going to be east, something like that. East facing, west facing, so we got some of that. We got over here another pothos, kind of see there. He's got 3 of these leaves here. He's doing alright. He's doing alright. We got this boy here. Doing real well. He's doing real well. He's got this new leaf coming up here. Isn't that beautiful? This is one of my favorites. I really like this guy. Put him here on a rock. Boop. Then you got this guy. This guy was a gift, and accidentally overwatered it, and he's in the process of recovery. So he's a little bit mangled right now. But that's the first start of these plants, and we'll be moving on in a second. We got 2 more within the living room. First one being this guy. He's quite a beautiful color. He's got some good stuff, some reds, some greens, some yellows. He likes a lot of sunlight. He is currently a little bit floppy. It's a little bit underwatered, and he's not getting that much sun. We've just gotten some sun recently, the past couple of days, so he's looking a little bit better than he was. But still a beautiful one. Still looking pretty nice. I got him in this purple crate for no reason whatsoever. So we got up here, this is one of my favorites. This is my pothos, and he's doing really well. You can see he's got a couple of branches here. He's got a lot of new growth on the ends. And I was going for kind of like a stretch across the wall. But yeah, lots of new growth. He's got this guy coming along over here with plenty of new growth as well. I got him in this really small pot. Pothos really like to be root bound, and not root bound, but they like to be contained pretty close quarters. So this guy's doing really well. So that concludes the ones in my living room. Again, what I'm dealing with is we have an east facing window here, so this gets a lot of partial sunlight. This is a medium to high light room here. So we'll move on into the low light area next, and pick back up there. Alright, so on the way to the kitchen, we have this guy here. He's got some beautiful flowers sprouting out here. Found this guy in the hallway. Don't tell anybody. But we come in here to my low light level room, and it's not really low light, but it's trying its best. To start off, down here got some Christmas cactus. Struggle because a lot of this room has lighting, so he's kind of dormant right now. So some of my favorites are really are really the low light levels, and we'll go into that right now. Moving right along, we got this sweet looking guy right here. He's got some good leaves on him. He is struggling because he does very well in low light, but he still gets some crispies because it's just too bright in here. There's nothing I can do to stop that morning sun. Maybe get some blinds. These are my absolute two favorite. This is the purple waffle. Let's get some light in there. It's got really beautiful purple and really dark green. Really comes out well. Don't mind the pizza there or the dishes. But this is absolutely one of my favorites. It grows super quickly and just does really well overall. He had a little bit of a hookup, and this guy really needs some water to perk back up, but it's really easy to take care of. Going along with the same type of deal, this is the Dark Midnight, and this is absolutely one of my favorites as well. Just beautiful, really firm when it's watered. He just does really well. And you can tell very easily when he needs watered and things like that. Very easy to take care of. Up here I got moss ball. And then this is a zebra aloe, which is actually more of a succulus. And this guy's really beautiful. Doesn't really need anything. Doesn't like harsh sun, but this needs watered like, I don't know, once every other week, if that. And he does really well. Last in here, we got my bamboo, and he's just kind of in water. But he's got a couple of stalks there that I'm kind of watching. These guys need, they just need kind of low light, some humidity, and pH stable water, which is basically distilled. But yeah, these are the low light. So we'll move on into the bathroom and medium to high light. Alright, so I also forgot another low light level plant that I usually keep in that kitchen too, but this is the infamous money tree. It does okay in medium light as well, just because it prospers and it really likes to reach up towards that sun, but it's got a bunch of new growth here, doing really well. This is pretty decently easy to take care of as well. You really just need to pick the leaves off that fall off, and it's very easy. But that guy needs lots of humidity, so I spray it a couple of times a day. Pretty easy. Come into my bathroom. Don't mind the mess. Don't mind it. But we got some snake plant and some Christmas cactus just kind of chilling in this pot. It's doing pretty well. And then this guy here. This guy's one of my favorites as well. He actually has some new growth in there too. But this guy likes a lot of humidity as well. He does really well, and he's a pretty sturdy plant. So we'll move on to medium to low light in the morning. My bedroom. We have my bedroom, which is low light in the morning and medium to high light in the evening. So over here we got a clover. This guy's a single clover. He did have some friends previously, but he is the lone guy at this point. I have a snake plant here that I've been kind of taking care of and kind of trying to get to grow again. He was not doing so well at the beginning. He's actually not doing too bad anymore. He's still got some growth, which you can tell by these little strings at the end there. So I have both of my arrowheads in here as well. They like shaded light, and they're both doing pretty well actually. You can see some new growth there. And these guys both got watered today. But they're both different kinds of arrowheads. They're both really beautiful, actually. You got some kind of pinkish on this guy here, and more of that kind of speckled green there. So this is my favorite. This is what I believe is a rickrack. I will definitely have a video dedicated to this guy, and more of my favorites. But he is absolutely wild. Just to give you some, he's got spikies, he's got... I don't even know where to begin with this guy, but he's a lot. Heaviest speaker, by far. Over here is the last plant, which is a ZZ plant, and he's actually got a bunch of good growth going on. This just sprouted out in the past literally 3 or 4 days. He's growing pretty quickly. He does good in medium to high light, but great. And in the afternoon, I actually moved this guy over here because, again, this is actually west facing, so it gets a bunch of light during the second half of the day, around 3 to about 7 o'clock. So that's the extent of my plants. Again, I will go into a lot more detail with some of my favorites, but for now, that's it. Alright, so that is going to wrap up my my tour. It wasn't informative by any means, but I do plan on, going over a bit more of my favorites and kind of going into a bit more of what I do with those, and also more of the technical aspects of each plant. But yeah, so that's that. It was a little bit of a lengthy video, but thanks for sticking around, and more to come? Question mark? Whatcha?